the flag
of the United States of America
and to the republic
for which it stands,
one nation, under God,
indivisible,
with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Pokemoke. I'm Kaylin.
And I'm Miss Monica.
Now let's see what's happening today, February 7th, 2025.
Happy birthday, Autumn Fam and Alana Power.
Today for lunch, we'll be having cheese and pepperoni pizza, cheeseburgers, and chicken Caesar salad.
Attention teachers, now is the time to take attendance. Please have your attendance submitted to Mrs. Tapman by 8:15. Thank you.
Attention for this Green Tribe members. Alley Oops field trip permission slips can be picked up from Miss Taylor in room 246 before and after school or during your 60. All permission slips must be turned in no later than Friday, February 14th.
We will be celebrating the Vincere tribe today. Go Red Tribe with the VIP lounge today.
The next session of driving school will start on Monday, March 10th. Spots are limited, so interested students must fill out the interest form that is found on social media and on flyers around the school. The cost of the school is $475. A limited number of $175 scholarships are available. Pick up scholarship applications from Mrs. Cashman or Mrs. Tapman.
The Lion King will be performed tonight at 7 p.m. Come out and see your peers perform this Disney classic. Tickets are on sale at the door, $5 for adults and $3 for students.
Yearbook students will be selling candy grams during year 60 for the month of February to benefit the yearbook to keep costs down. Students can send each other candy for $1.
Due to the technical difficulties the first time, we would like to try again to share our report on Counselor Appreciation Week.
Thank you, Ms. Hayes and Ms. Crease, for all you do for us and the students.
Our counselors are an invaluable part of our school community. We appreciate everything that they do with scheduling and college and career planning and post-secondary stuff that students need to do. But more importantly, they provide a safe space for every student, every staff member in our community in this building, and you are greatly appreciated. Thank you.
Thank you, counselors, for all that you do.
Thank you, Ms. Crease and Ms. Hayes, for all you do. I really, really appreciate you.
I really appreciate our school counselors because they really are our school counselors. They do so much for our school, our whole community, our whole school community. They're there to talk to students when they're having a hard time, even staff members if they need someone to chat with. You can always confide in them, and they also give really good advice regarding scheduling and always thinking about each student and where each student's path is going to be and what their future looks like, and we'll come up with strategies, ways to achieve those goals, whatever your goals may be.
Thank you, guidance counselors, for all you do for our students and for us. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Ms. Hayes and Ms. Crease, for all you do for our students and staff here. We appreciate you so much.
Hello, counselors. Thank you so much for all of your hard work and diligence. Continue doing what you're doing. We really appreciate you.
Thank you for being supportive.
Thank you, counselors, for all you do for us.
Sports matches and games continue this week. Remember to exhibit good sportsmanship for both athletes and spectators. There will be an indoor track meet today at Prince George Arena at 2 p.m. and girls basketball plays Chrisville at 4:30.
Today we continue to celebrate Black History Month. Let's take a look at today's Black History moment.
August 28, 1963. 250,000 Americans, black and white, young and old, descend on the nation's capital in a show of solidarity. It was called the March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom. but it will be remembered as a turning point in the fight for civil rights. Among the speakers, the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., who electrified the crowd with his stirring "I Have a Dream" speech.
So even though we face the difficulties of today and tomorrow, I still have a dream.
A few months earlier, racial tensions in the Deep South had erupted. News reports carried brutal images of fire hoses blasting at the backs of school children. President Kennedy had finally seen enough. In June of 1963, he presented sweeping civil rights legislation to Congress. Dr. King and others hoped a massive yet peaceful demonstration in Washington would spur passage of the bill. The city braced for violence, but their fears proved unfounded. The day of the march, more than 200,000 people gathered for a rally at the Washington Monument. It was the largest demonstration in the country's history. Arm in arm, they walked from the Washington Monument to the steps of the Lincoln Memorial. There, performers as diverse as Joan Baez, Bob Dylan, and Mahalia Jackson lent their voices to the cause. Martin Luther King Jr. was the last to take the stage. He began with a reference to Abraham Lincoln's Emancipation Proclamation, which freed the slaves a century earlier.
But 100 years later, the Negro still is not free.
Partway through, King put aside his prepared text and shared with the protesters his dream of equal rights for all.
Let freedom ring, and when this happens, when we allow freedom ring, when we let it ring from every village and every hamlet, from every state and every city, we will be able to speed up that day when all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual, free at last, free at last, thank God Almighty, we are free at last.
Stay tuned for more insight information as we celebrate Black History. Oh, your part. Oh, sorry.
This is a reminder for all student drivers to see Mrs. Batson in the main office to get your parking permit. The cost for a permit is $10. Now we have a special announcement. That's why I'm here today, guys. We will be having a neon/black light pep rally next Friday to celebrate how amazing you guys did for testing these past couple of weeks. We know it was a trying time with the snow days and all the adjustments, but we would really like to celebrate you guys for attendance and testing. So during this event, we will have amazing games and music and a chance to win more points for your tribe. The goal for this event is to be the most lit tribe. The most lit tribe meaning brightest and loudest. So we want you guys to wear things like these lovely ladies, these glasses.
Get lit, Red Tribe. Get lit, Red Tribe. Red Tribe.
All right. Neon colors, white shirts to pop out, glow sticks, and appropriate light up objects. Again, the objective is to be the most lit tribe, brightest and loudest. And for of course, Fook's biggest thing is wear appropriate shoes, because we will be having amazing activities. We will be doing limbo, a water bottle knockover activity, tug of war, and a relay race. So again, if you want to participate in these events, you have to wear the appropriate shoes. If you do not have the appropriate shoes, you will not be able to participate. So next week, let's get lit for Valentine's Day and second semester.
Period.
All right, now let's take a moment to center ourselves after all the excitement and ease into the day with our calming belly breathing exercise. Remember, this simple technique helps reduce stress and boost focus for the day ahead. Follow along with the video. I would like to make a quick correction. Audrey fam, happy birthday. Sorry, not Autumn. Happy birthday, baby girl. Love you.
Now let's start today with a calm and clear mindset.
Now a word from Dr. Rain.
One.
Good morning, Pocomoke High School students and staff. Happy Friday. A huge shout out to Gavin Grace, who PR'd in the 50 freestyle and 100 backstroke, and he won each heat he was in yesterday. A big shout out to our boys and girls basketball teams who were awesome on the court, showed excellent sportsmanship and great mindset. Our theater students have been doing a phenomenal job with Lion King. Yesterday, I was actually in the conference room with the parent conference, and I could hear all the little ones after the play singing all the Lion King songs as they got on the bus. So we're getting great feedback from audience members. If you please remember that you can come tonight to see the Lion King, 7 o'clock, $5 for community members, $3 for students. So please don't miss it. It really is an excellent event. Good luck today to our regional track stars who are going to compete at Prince George's County. Best of luck to you. Tonight we have a girls game at home against Crisfield, and then of course the play at 7. We are very excited about February 14th pep rally next week, but we want to make sure that all students are able to participate. If any student has a major office referral, you will not be able to participate in that pep rally on February 14th. Remember, in order to play hard, you have to work hard, and that includes academics and behavior and self-control. So we are going to be making a small adjustment. Today, we have regular Your 60 because we are going to be celebrating Vincere. Congratulations at the VIP lounge. I want to make sure that you all understand that today during your 60, you must do what you're supposed to do. Please make sure you get that extra assistance for tutoring. We have a lot of grades out by now for semester 2. And I know that some of our students want to make sure that we're tweaking those mastery assignments and tweaking those progress assignments to get to demonstrate they're learning to the very best of their ability. You must do that again in order to participate in the February 14th pep rally. Because students in our school community have demonstrated some needed improvements in positive peer relationships, for those students that are doing the right thing, I need you to step up your game in making sure that you're encouraging others to do the right thing. So because of that demonstrated need and it being February and it's Valentine's Day and the focus on positive relationships, instead of Your 60, Monday through Thursday next week, we are going to be doing homerooms. During those homeroom lessons, we are going to be focusing on appropriate behavior during Your 60, having positive relationships, staying drama-free. In high school, we have zero time for that, and how everyone within our school community can help with that. Folks, we can do better as a school community. Remember, Your 60 is a privilege, and in order to participate, we have all got to do our part in maintaining those healthy, positive relationships and staying drama-free and making sure our peers do so as well. So Monday through Thursday of next week, 9th and 10th grade students will report to homeroom session A, then they will eat session B. 11th and 12th grade students will report to the cafeteria for session A to eat, and then homeroom session B. Students will not be allowed to be in any other areas Monday through Thursday except for those places. The expectation next week is that we keep our attendance at 94% or greater, and that we fully engage in those homeroom lessons. That way, on Friday of next week, we can go back to Your 60, right? Hopefully, utilizing it in the most appropriate way, demonstrating better peer relationships, and we will be able to celebrate during our pep rally February 14th. It's not unusual to have setbacks. We just need to make sure that we bounce back stronger than ever. So have a wonderful Friday. The quote for the day, which also goes along with our morning announcement focused on Martin Luther King and civil rights, is that the time is always right to do what is right. And Dr. Martin Luther King is who said that quote. So again, have a great Friday. Let's end the week on a positive note, treating everyone with kindness and respect. Make sure, as always, that you be the one to make someone else's day a better one.